She's back. Open the door, slowly. Yeah. I would like to quickly start off by saying thank you to everyone who was trying to help me with my radio. I got it done yesterday. Connected up properly now. Turns on with the car. You can't even see it because it's so bright in here, but it works. And it turns off with the car when the ignition's off. Someone had already helped me out with that because this was already here. Yeah, someone had already tapped into this fuse box, which I think, looking up, it's something to do with having a trailer attached. So anyway, that turns on with the ignition. Everything works lovely jubbly, like so. Very nice. It is all wired. I really need to replace that because that's doing my head in. But I've had, well, so far no issues with both of the cable, well, both the positive and speakers being on the same side. I grounded it the other side, so the rest of the speakers go that way, and then the earth or ground cable onto that seatbelt bolt. So like I said over on my Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, the link will be over here on this window. So yesterday on my Instagram, I asked if any of you guys had any questions that you want to ask me. Shout out to Ellis, your Instagram will be over here, for giving me the idea. You know, it's always fun. I haven't done a Q&A in a while, so I might as well get on with it. And I need my phone, I don't know why I just put it down. I feel like this is going to be a long video, so I just need to get straight into this. So let's crack it off with question number one. Question one comes in from VYL2 Hero. Very sorry if I said this wrong. There's a lot of long Instagram names and I'm not very good with names. Trying to say all these names is going to be quite difficult. Do you drive manual and how much was your car? Yes, I drive a manual. All my cars have been manual. This car was £1,800. Next question, well, the next couple of questions come from Rahil Hussein, and his first question is, what is life like with a diesel? I thought I'd be saving some money, and I am now that I'm not going anywhere, but I became the driver for pretty much everywhere. It was, you know, the biggest car everyone could fit in. It was diesel, so you were using up less fuel, but then it meant I was using up more fuel because I was the one always driving places. And his next question is, what are your plans car wise, such as the Passat and getting a new car? So what I'm planning on doing is keeping this car, probably just using it as a daily. I'm not gonna do anything stupid with it, but I'll do little things. I'm gonna drop it, I'm gonna get new wheels for it. I'm just gonna do simple things, like I've just done the sub install, done the radio install. I know I need to get the flywheel changed, flywheel or the clutch, so I'll get that changed, and that's when I'm probably going to be looking at getting it mapped, whether that's for fuel economy or for more power or anything in between. We'll see what happens. And next car, I know what I want for my next car, and there's a few more questions like that, so I'm going to leave that one for someone else. Now the next question is from Eowyn Armour. I'm really sorry. And he asked, will you ever buy a non-VAG car? I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind like maybe a BMW, or all I know is I have my eyes set on a car, and that is VAG, so I can't really answer that right now. But yeah, I'll probably veer away from it in the future. Next question is from Billy Ice Hockey. Hi, how's it going? I'm alright. Thank you for asking. Hope you're alright. Just chilling really, with the weather being quite nice. It's not too bad. The next question comes from Ryan Coates 27, and he asked, want to buy a turboed project car soon, what do you recommend? Congrats on 20k. Thank you. I'm always going to recommend a 1.8 turbo Golf, 1.8 or any of the 1.8 turbo engines, just because you can get easy power from them. They're quite easy to maintain, fairly reliable if you get things done. Or if you want a diesel, I know that the 1.9 TDIs are good as well. I can't really say anything else. I know there is quite a few out there. I really don't want to be the one to tell you what to go for. Alright, the next question comes from Charlie West. I can't actually see your full name. It just says Charlie West. I can't see the rest of your name. He asked, do you regret... I can't talk. I literally can't talk. Do I regret letting the Golf go? Good question, Charlie. I miss it, but at the same time, I'm not... Well, okay. I miss driving it, but I'm not really driving at all anyway at the moment. But I do miss having something to play around with, especially during this time. Because to have the Golf here and just being able to do stuff to it whilst I'm doing nothing else, that would have been nice. But then at the same time, would have been what I wanted to do to it would have been a lot of money. So I've saved myself money by not owning it. Okay, and I've just seen that there's very, very similar questions to that other people have asked. I'll answer this one, but if If there's a repeat question, I'm most likely not going to have it up there just because it's just repeating myself. Mihaly Mankov. That's all I can see on here. It literally doesn't show me the full name. Where is it? This one. Whoever, yeah, you, this guy. Do I miss the Mark IV? Again, yes and no. I miss driving it. I miss the power it had. I miss working on it, but I don't miss the money, and I don't miss. Since the new guy has owned it, I think he said 2 or 3 more drive shafts went. I don't know what is up with that car. It just had a lot of torque. Like the safest option would be. Well, the thing that I was going to do was get LSD and then uprated drive shafts, but I haven't done any research into it. I was just on the topic of, yeah, that could be cool. That was what I'd do, but I hadn't researched it. Alright, next question comes in from Bevan Tucker. Did I get that right? Are you looking to get a rear wheel drive, or are you satisfied with front wheel drive / four wheel drive? I would love to do some skidding, but that is the only thing that would make me want to get, say, a Beamer, just because they're rear wheel drive and you can occasionally have fun with them. So I'd say, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with front wheel drive. I'd love 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. It's definitely something in the future I'll do. Alright, this next question is a good one. He asked, would you ever engine swap the Passat for a 3.6 from the Passat R36? Like everything, actually no, because I was gonna say if I had the money to, yes, but if I honestly had the money to, I would just buy an R36 Passat. This is my money saving diesel car, so I shouldn't be putting that type of stuff into this car. Don't make me do it. Oh, this next question. Brave boy. Ops on my Golf from CJD_Mark IV. How do I even go on your profile? It has to be good for you to ask that. Alright, so I'm expecting top end level Golf. Okay. You know what? It's not that bad. I'll throw it on screen for you guys to see now. Have you just got new wheels as well? Because it looks like, yeah, you must have done. You must have just got new wheels. I don't know but it looks good. I like that. I'm scrolling further now. Did you have a black Golf as well? Or is it the same car and you just sprayed it? No, it's definitely a different car because it's only got 3 doors and your new one has 5 doors. But yeah, very nice Golf. I like it. Alright, next one comes in from Boyd48 and he says, we all know the Passat is just an interim as the delivery of your new RS4 is delayed. Mate, I wish. If that was the case, I don't think I'd keep it a secret for this long. I wish that was the case. Next one comes in from CH Mill, or is it Chmil? Vitali, and he says hello. Hello there. Next one comes in from Picture Dean, and he says, will you ever get another Mark IV? If so, what engine, and would it be a Golf, Bora, or even a Lupo? I'd love a Lupo GTI. I wouldn't buy one at the moment just because for what they are, I think they're a bit expensive. You're looking at like 5 grand and it's just a 1.6 Lupo. But I like them, don't get me wrong. I'd love one of them if I had 5 grand lying around. But I think in the future I'd get probably another Golf or a Bora. Depends really. Depends what happens. We don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Sean_Mark IV is asking, when's the Mark IV R32 arriving? See, I've done myself because I said to him that I was buying a Mark IV R32 or a Mark V R32 and now I've changed my mind, so I don't know. Next question comes from True Norther. Well, it's cut off the name. Why the Passat and not an R or a newer GTI? I basically wanted something that wasn't sporty, wasn't going to cost me a lot of money to drive and run. Wanted something a bit more comfortable for the meantime as I continue my look for my next car. From Owen Gill 97, he's asking if I'm missing an aggressive sounding petrol, and also can you notice the torque difference with diesel? Fuck yes, I am missing an aggressive sounding petrol. Diesel's nice, but it doesn't make the same growl. It just kind of roars. It's just a noise, it's not really a tune. With the torque side of things, not really at the moment, just because the Mark IV was fucking powerful. For that little car, it had a lot of torque. It had over 300 foot-pound of torque. Compared to this, I'm actually going to Google what this has. Well, to be fair, it has 258 foot-pound of torque, which is close. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really been ragging this car about, so I could be wrong. It could be, you know, mad. But the night I got it, I think I ragged it the most, and that's when I noticed that the clutch was Well, the flywheel was making a loud knocking noise. So after that, I haven't really boosted it since. Ryan underscore Chamberlain, it could be Chamberlain, it's once again cut off your name. And he says, what YouTubers do you watch? Any in particular that inspired you? There is obviously so much on YouTube. And the people who I watch, I'd say are the more, I don't really know if down to earth is the right word for it, the right phrase. I'm just scrolling down my YouTube to point out who I would watch. I wouldn't really say any car YouTubers inspired me. I used to have a channel back in the day, and it was more like the bigger YouTubers back then who inspired me to start YouTube, and then I just decided to make it about cars. It used to be like Syndicate. I used to watch him a lot. But YouTubers who I watch now, obviously I love Car Thrill. Everything they do is just it's just fucking funny to watch. That's the type of level I'd like my YouTube to be on if I had the time and the money to just be on it constantly. Matt Armstrong popped up recently for me. I started watching him when he bought that S5 about 3 months ago. I'm not a creep, by the way. I'm literally looking at when he uploaded the video. I don't just remember that off the top of my head. Sean Barrett as well. It's always a treat when you upload every now and then. Savage Garage as well, puts up some good videos. I watch a lot of random shit that's not car related on YouTube. Oprisana, is that how you say your name? What power mods will you do to the Passat, straight pipe, BPF delete, etc, etc. If it came to it, just a remap, maybe an exhaust, maybe an air filter change, just the basic stuff, nothing massive. I'm not going out with this car. The next one comes in from P.AOLuki, and he says, I started watching your channel for the Mark IV GTI, but I like you as a person and still watch. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. It's nice knowing that it's not just cars that keep people interested, it's me. Knowing that, you know, I can keep you guys entertained is pretty cool. eMorgan02 says, send me some free shit, question mark. What do you want? Do you want this car? I'll send you this car. I'll send you Lucy's Mark 6 edition 35 if you want. Probably the least I can do for you. The next one comes in from Vincenzo. Did I say that right? I was confident with that one. Please tell me I said it right. And he asked, what is your dream car? I hate answering this question because there's so many. How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? There's so many cars. I've only tried fucking Volkswagens. I've always liked Ferraris. I've always liked 458. I don't even know. I cannot remember what cars there are. Next one comes in from, hang on, let me find the name. Nikolai? Is it Nikolai? It sounds like it should be Nikolai or Nikolai. Would you prefer diesel or petrol now that you've owned both? Petrol for the fun of it and diesel for the practicality of it. J1_53 asks, how many cars did you own before the GTI and for how long? So I passed my test when I was 17, instantly got given my sister's old car, Peugeot 107, don't diss it, sick car. I did some mad handbrake turns in it, but soon enough I moved on to the 1.4 Mark IV that I had at the beginning of my channel. Go back to the start of my channel, you'll see this nice, beautiful pearl blue 1.4, which I had for maybe 6 months to a year. Then I bought Mark IV GTI. So I passed when I was 17 and I got the GTI when I was 18. So basically a year later. Right, I'm gonna have to go and put my phone on charge. I got 1%, I wasn't prepared for this at all. I'm gonna go put it on charge, let it charge up and then come back to the question. Alright, next question comes in from not_R32. And he says, only drive one car for the rest of your life but have unlimited mods, what would it be? I'm assuming with unlimited mods I've got unlimited money. So in which case, I could go for anything. And then I could just turn it into what I want it to be. I could have this, put a V10 in it, twin turbo, sleeper. I could buy anything. That's a tricky question. I can't answer that. The next one comes in from S Jack Isotope. I'm just gonna leave it. He says, can you do a series on ME7 tuning? I can provide you with material. If it's something to do with tuning, yeah, I'm in. Give me a message or email or whatever. I'm down. I want to know more about it. This one is another brave person. Mr. Rude, rate my Audi 10 out of 10. You know I like your car. I'd give it an 11 out of 10. Dean asks, in what episode of the BWTV series did Calvin say, that's a nice wheel? It was the one replacing the drive shafts. That's the one. Go have fun, go watch it. Jack Webb asks, if you could change anything about the Mark IV GTI when you had it, what would it be and why? With the Mark IV, I think it got to a stage where it looked really nice before the bad boy bonnet. and with the R32 wheels still on it, and it looked perfect then. It just needed side skirts to finish it off. I probably would have kept it like that. The route that I then went after that was a bit too crazy, and I didn't have the motivation to carry on doing that. You know, there's more things I could have done with it. Not saying it looks bad, I think it looks really good, but I needed to do everything in that style rather than the previous style. Lewis_Taylor, how are you? I'm alright, a bit lost like I said earlier. I'm okay though, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, hope you're alright. Next question comes in from NOSN, I cannot even read out. He says, would you ever buy in a bath? Yes, I probably would actually, but again, not anytime soon. That's the type of thing, if I had a spare 10 grand, I'd just buy like a little bath 595. Jamie asks, how much did you spend on the GTI modifying it? On everything, I probably spent around 1,000, maybe 2,000. I never jotted it down. Well, I think I did actually. It might be in the video of everything wrapping up, but it was quite a lot of money that I put into that car. Frankie the FR asks, now we're in quarantine, would you like to upload a little bit more? Yours sincerely, Lewis. I would love to, if Euro Car Parts would like to give me my parts so that I have something to film. Reese SC14 asks, what got you into modifying cars? Where I used to work, my mate who used to work with me, who I'm still really good mates with, I passed my test and then he just started showing me all these cars and all these mods, because that was when I had my Peugeot. Then I think he introduced me to the Golfs, and that's when I just clicked with them and I just wanted to do everything to it. The next question comes in from Seabass20. Are you going to get another project car like the Golf? Yes, I will. Kind of ties into the next question. Any classic/retro cars you want to own? Yes, there is. We're narrowing it down, boys. Would you ever get a Jap car, like an EP3 Civic or something? I don't have my eyes on anything Jap at the moment. Clarky1996 asks, what's your opinion on the new Mark 8 Golf? I think they could have done a lot more to it. I think it's really boring. It's like, it looks like a Mark 7 with just a facelift, or a face squash in this case. So I'm not a massive fan on it, but then I'm going to wait until I start seeing it in the streets to decide. Lucy asks, will you put my car on bags? I'll tell you what, Lucy, if you give me the money, we'll take it to a shop, get it professionally done, and your car will be on bags. Andy Builds asks, what were the first few videos on your YouTube about? This goes back about 10 years. I started uploading YouTube video of just like Call of Duty onto this random channel. And then I started, around 2015, I started doing vlogs, and I found them really cringy, so I put them all on private. And then when I passed my test, started doing things about cars. Taylor Martian, got a Mark 4 in December, turned 17 in March, so now I can start driving. The mods you suggest first. I would highly suggest not modifying your car yet, unless you are willing to pay for stupid prices for insurance, because it's, with everything going on, you don't really want to be running your car on insurance that isn't legal because you've got mods to it. I sound like a dad here, but I would say if you're going to put money towards it, lower it, always makes it look nice, a nice pair of wheels, and maybe change up the exhaust or the air intake. Here we go, this is the question everyone's been waiting for. Mr. White and Nerdy, what would you like your next car to be? I think I have already said it in another video. I want a Corrado VR6. They're older, a bit funky, a lot of people probably don't even know what they are. They've got a lot of cool features about them, and I'm not too fussed that it's not got a turbo, that it's not going to be super quick. They apparently handle amazing and obviously sound amazing because of that VR6 engine. And I think they look cool. They are a proper gangster car. Do not tell me that they look like a door wedge, because you will get banned from the channel. Tinko Petkov asks, opinion on BMWs in general. I like them. I don't know if I'd own one or not. The ones, I prefer the older ones, like the E30. Maybe one day, as in 10 years time, I'll grow up and I'll get a BMW. Declan says, once lockdown is over, can I come and help do bits on the Passat? Shout out to that clear. Yes, please do, because I'm going to need some help. Georgie says, I've recently bought a Golf 5 2-litre TDI 4-motion 8-valve. Any recommendations on light mods? I didn't even know that car existed. A TDI Mark 5 4-motion. Please enlighten me. I want to know more about this car. You tell me about what you think you should do. Next question is my favourite. JP Durand1 says, cats or dogs? I might be a bit biased here, but it's got to be cats. Catalytic Autosport says, when you going to come on track with me? If you mean in your car, then give me a shout and I'll be down. If you mean in my car, whenever I get my next car. Noah_Weeper says, I have a N93 GTI. Is it a man's car or a girl's car? How about click this video up here. Wait, or is it that side? Go watch that and then come back and then tell me if you think it's a man's car or a girl's car. The next very important question from DM Smith says, he says, how old is Duff? I think she's about 11 or 12. She might be a little bit older, I can't remember too much. Nick_Lambert says, can you please do a rundown on all of the body kit parts you had on the Mark IV and where you got them? Yep, so the rear one is an R-Line replica bumper. I got it from Facebook second hand. You can get them on eBay, but they're shit quality. If you want good ones, but they're replica, go online, srs.tech. Front bumper was a genuine but smoothed R32 bumper, and the bonnet was just a custom made extended bonnet. Popcorn or popcoin? It's definitely popcorn. Next mods for the Passat is the last question, rounding it off nice and neatly from Alex Coupland. I'm looking at this car as more as like a luxury car rather than speed. I want to make it look cool on the inside mainly and on the outside. I don't know, what would I do? What would you guys want me to do? How about that? We'll end it on that. What do you guys want me to do to this car for the next mod? That's it. That's all the questions. Thank you very much for watching. I hope I didn't waste your time too much. Thanks for joining the video. Asking any of the questions that you did. Once again, I'm happy that this is all connected back up. Should we test it? Not bad. I'm going to end the video right here. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. If you've got any more questions, leave them in the comments and I'll try and answer them. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. Like my Facebook page, even though I don't ever post it, I just say it manually. Like the video, subscribe if you're new. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video.